What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as Ridemyavatar, and today we have Market Watch. And we have plenty of cards to go over, and I think I have a few low-end cards that you might enjoy to pick up now to get some nice value to hold on to later. So let's dive in the video and talk about it. So first off, on the Market Watch chop list is Analog Youth Alternate Art. This card is just skyrocketing and it's going to get expensive pretty quickly. He went back up to his, basically above his original release, pre-release sale prices. Man, if you did not pick him up back when he was like 55 bucks, that is your fault. Analog Youth is an expensive card and it's just going to keep getting expensive. It is a great purple card through and through. It's not going to go anywhere. Anybody that max already purple, you got the most expensive deck in the history. So just keep that in mind. And for our European syndicates, we actually have a fair price here. They're not in the $100 range just yet. So if you want to, if you're English player, you can always use Card Trader to get the Europe cards. And you can pick this up for $80, which is not a bad price. So keep that in mind. Or you can go box hunting. That's on to you. Now we have Lucifer himself. Was that card that we told you guys pick up. Well, he's climbed back to that $60 beautiful range that he likes to be in. So it's going to be an expensive card through and through. He's not going to come back down. Once these buyouts hit the secrets, he is back in that expensive range. So, but if you are a fan of waiting a little bit, go into the European market, buy some of these cards up for a little bit cheaper, hold on to them, or get your collection through that way. Best option and deal there. Now we have Diamon. This card's going to tank in a couple more days. Just give it a time. We're going to have the foiled version out with the stamp. Yes, the stamp, so some people do not like stamped, but he is no longer max rarity and he will not be hard to find. That card is excessively easy to get. You get 2 for just entering the Digifest. So that's really something you should keep in mind on, is that you're going to have a decent card pool just from this. You're going to get it and you're not going to have to worry about it. He's already tanking down to $45. I wouldn't be surprised if he hits $30. So if you guys didn't sell these off before these got this close to low, you're going to regret it. Just keep that in mind, that you kind of lost some money there. Let's talk about it. And in the European market, this is what I was talking about. It was going to tank quickly. Yes, he has his alternate art on the other side. So I wouldn't be surprised when these start dipping into the $20 range in the Europe side. So just keep that in mind. We're going to see this low end soon. Now we got Sensorimon. Excuse me? Well, yeah, I don't trust this seller. I don't trust being a $17.50 card. 5 copies, near mint foiled. This guy is not a real seller. You will not probably be able to buy from him. Let's test this out. Let's see. I'm gonna try. Yep. The offline seller preventing you to check out. So basically, it's a fake account to hold it there. So yeah, give it some time, it'll disappear, but it's still around the $35 range. This is funny. When you see these kind of things, you know it's fake. It's just some people are trying to get it lowered to get to a reasonable price. No way you're going to sell a foil for $17.50. Even light mint, we're looking at $16.50. We're looking at $37. So there is no way you're picking that up at that price. Sensorimon for $24, I can get behind. So non-foil, $24, $30 for the foiled. You know what? I can live with that. That looks solid. I think that's a good idea. Pulsman from the pre-release winners. So you got $33 right here, right now. I like that. You're going to get a nice shot here. And I think that's pretty good. Now, you do have the pre-release at $50 on the Europe side. They're a little more expensive. So I would not waste your time on that. Kidmon box topper. So we're at like $25 here. He's just still going to climb up because he's still one of the better tamers and he has yet to have another printing style like this. I mean, To be honest with you, I like the crest symbol with him, so I wish they would give us another red one and call it a day, but they're not. $43 in Europe. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. That's too much. Now we have Terrymon 1 Anniversary Box Topper. If you guys are a max rarity green player, you missed out on getting this card for a very solid price. Now it is in the $26 range. It's just going to be expensive. Just realize that it's going to keep costing you. Luckily, there is another printing coming into the market. So that one comes in with the Tamer full Tamers thing from the Bandai that they had. It comes with a bunch of cards like Sayokamon, Sakuyamon, and stuff like that, so that they reprints a lot of the older cards in a new alternate art. So if you guys ordered that when it was like $35, you have a full play set of it if you got like 4 of them. So just keep that in mind. We got Europe side is around the $30 range, which is not bad for them to do that. So let's go into Davis. Davis is about $18. And yes, he has a alternate art coming, boys and girls. We finally have him coming, and that's not going to happen until at least BT10. So just understand that he does have an alternate art, unless they want to move it sooner and then put something else in that trial deck. But I don't think they're going to do that. So Davis is about $18. Not bad at all. So you're going to have to wait out. And I mean, Davis kind of just sits at 2 anyway. So once that Davis releases the alternate art, this one should tank pretty quickly. Well, in the Europe side, you're looking at same prices. They only got one at $10. So just keep that in mind. Gleammon, we have none other than $12.70, about $13. He's been on the up climb because of red green hybrid. Not many other decks even play him, sadly, so I don't see him holding this price. Once we get out of the red-green hybrid ideals, this card kind of just fades out. I mean, the deck's still bricky, as can be, but it's a good promo, and just keep that in mind. We got $5 in the Europe side, so that's not bad. Even $8 isn't bad for that price. So, keep that in mind. Sensorimon actually had a little bit of a buyout in the last couple hours. It is now just ticking time bomb. Once this card gets out, it's going to be in the $20 range pretty quickly. It is just borderline pretty quick to $18. So just keep that in mind, that there's a really expense for Serafa. But if you want, go into the Europe side, get your last couple here. Hopefully you get there and you'll be set. I mean, he's going to be a $20 card over there as well, but hey, this is just expensive. Just an expensive little card. Ragna Lordmon saw another buyout because his new trial deck got announced, and you guys missed it. I mean, he was back in the $10 range not too long ago, but everybody just bought him like crazy. He just skyrocketed. This proves that all it is a ticking time bomb. Yes, and this art looked freaking amazing anyway. So just keep that in mind that you kind of missed it a little bit. Ragna Lordmon, though, in Europe, actually is sitting around the $13 range for a good bit, and then boom, gone. So if you guys want to get some quick value, go on to the Europe side, and it'll ship to you. Just keep that in mind. Then we have Shoutman DX, a card that I keep recommending. I'm going to keep recommending for every video, because once we get more support shown off, this Shoutman's going to skyrocket. It is going to, and your guys are going to miss out on it if you don't buy it now. Get your play sets while they're still cheap, because he will skyrocket to this price, and he's going to hold there. I don't think he's going to dip. He's going to skyrocket to 20 and maybe go to like 25 very easily. So once they start showing off the BT10 cards, you're going to really need to get him sooner or later, because all it takes is that if this Shoutman works with any of the Shoutman support that gets printed, you're going to be in trouble, because that means you're going to have this card be a necessity for that deck. And max rarity people like to have their max rarity stuff. Just keep that in mind. Shoutman Alternate Art DX is about ticking time bomb at 10 and then climbs to 20 very easily. So just keep that in mind. Leopardmon is another ticking time bomb. If the set 10 has more X antibodies and this Leopardmon is one of them, there's only one Leopardmon in this game. So that X antibody Leopardmon is going to instantly be this target and you're going to want to pick him up. He's a penny stock right now. Well, a low-end stock card that you can get, and you're going to want him. If you do not have him, you're going to be in trouble. He's going to get expensive pretty quickly. And that all it takes is one X antibody and he's gone. He's gone, because if you look at all the X antibodies released so far, they have supported the older stuff in a way that makes them really powerful. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be this effect that gives it all jamming, but it'll probably give your whole board jamming. And then it'll let you probably pull out like 2 Digimon out and they'll have rush or something. It'll be something ridiculous to make it so that you could end games quickly, because they want X antibodies to be like these OTK style decks, unless they're going to make them more into a defensive. But in Leopardmon, any of the one-ofs, you should definitely think about getting. $12 on this side, not a bad value there. Now, Avenged Kidmon. The Avenged Kidmon is a ticking time bomb as well. If they do anything with Beelzestar, that's going to matter in the long run. You have to keep up with the idea that this card isn't out to that Three Musketeers deck. All it takes is Beelzestar's, X antibody to be nuts, and you're going to see very much this card climb in price. So definitely pick up your Avenged Kidmon sooner than later. Now let's talk about it. Metal Garurumon Alternate Art. It is a $14 card. It is holding the $14 price. BT10 has shown us that this card is constantly used. This card is a 2-of in that main deck as your target to digivolve onto the X. Sorry, not BT10. BT9. The X Metal Garurumon uses this one as its climbing stepping stone final one. If you wanted to just go for that OTK style, you'll restand this one and just go with that, because this one at least goes for cheaper memory costs. So this gains 2 memory for every 4 cards in your hand, 1 memory for every 4 cards in your hand. So this card will come in for, it costs 4 naturally, but if you're at 8, it costs 2. And then you can go into the X antibody for 1, and then congratulations, you just spent very little resources to go into this. So just keep that in mind, that you might want to pick up this card sooner than later. Now you have Metal Garurumon for $15. I mean, on the Europe side, that's not bad. Now, this card is a penny stock. And why am I saying like penny stock? Might not be crazy expensive now, but if you buy enough of these, this card could definitely see some future play, some future value if they give it an X antibody form, or they give some way this plays more beneficial that in the long run. Because when Digivolving, reveal 1 card from the top of your deck for each Digimon your opponent has in play. You may play 1 black or red Digimon card with a level 5 or less among them without paying its memory cost. Place the rating cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. This could actually see a very interesting thing. I think he's okay-ish in Ragna, like the new Ragna we're getting. He might see some play here. I don't know, but he is a good penny stock just in case, because all it takes is the Trial Decks or BT10 to make this card relevant, or 1 set to make him relevant. If he becomes super relevant, you're going to miss out on him, and you're going to want to, you should have had him before him. So just pick him up now. He's only like $3, and just get your playset ready to sell when you're ready. Just keep that in mind. And then on the Europe side, he's about $6. He's about double the price in Europe. Now, we always talk about this, Great Legends and the pre-release packs because it's always good to see. Got Kendo Garurumon holding the line at $24. Bushy about $5. That card is not going to see it. Doesn't need anything else to explain. It's got an alternate art full, value, so you're just not needing him. Sonic Bird about 10. Burning Greymon about 5. Commandramon about 4. Heirs to the Dragons 4. Anubis, Lalas. They're all kind of low end. We got Cerberus Werewolf mode actually coming back down, which, I mean, he was $20. He's now back into the $7 range. I'm okay with that. Aguni, Seals, War Growl, Xenomon. Wait, where is it? I think there's a card I'm missing. No, I think that's all we got in Great Legends there. Okay, so that's just kind of what we're looking at. It's not an expensive. Everything past that is not expensive. We have Battle of Omni. We have Black War Growlmon for $8. Sakuyamon about $10. It's finally coming back down from that ridiculous prices it was at, because we're also getting pretty close to that set. Mega Fusion for some reason is going up for $7.63. I do not understand. Omni Shoutman, another buyout on this bad boy. He's back to $20. Okay, people listen to me a little bit. Got it. Infirmon, we have about $15.70. Chris Pyeldra, $7. Blukumon is about $8. Gila's about $8. Gabu's, Tsuri, Rena, Yoko's, War Mumsies. Nothing too crazy here. Spiral Masquerade, $5. That's not bad. Greymon, if you guys are not hunting the highest rarity, at least a pre-release stamp is at least another step up. Definitely grab it. I think you should also pick up a couple Altarius modes. It just helps out in the long game. But outside of that, nothing too crazy. Shoutmon's about $5. If I need to see the Zeeg, where's Zeeg? Where is Zeeg? Zeeg Greymon, come on. Zeeg Greymon's about $3. I mean, hey, that's what we're looking at. Nothing too expensive on this side. Let's go into Double Diamond, because why not? Howling's about 24, holding the line. Flamemon's about 27, holding the line. Savior Hawk is starting to slowly tick down to the below $20. That's nice. TK Kyrie's about $19, about $20 I would call it. Swart Swarmer's about $8.50. Yinkamon promotes $18.69. Fly Bullet's about $10. Arbormon's about $12. Huckmon's about $5. I mean, like $6, but hey. We have Izzy and Joe about $6. Maddie Shida's $7s. Ancient Troymon's about $7. Wyvern's Breath $10. Impmon $6. Ty's about $7s. Iron Fist, Seals, Agus. I mean, nothing too crazy I'm looking at, boys and girls. I think, yeah, everything else just rapidly tanks from there. Manoa's back down to cheaper to cheap. Let's go into Next Adventures pre-release. $65 ain't happening. Duragreymon, $30. Okay, from that $60 ridiculous price last week, he's at least half the price. Burning Greymon's about $27. Zarafa, $28. Dury is about $28, probably like $30. Beowulf's holding the 23s. Beetlemon's about 19s. Aldemon is about 21s. Rhino's about 14s. Ancient Beetle's about 14. At least this now makes sense. We have, at least they're all above $12. I mean, Green Hybrid would, max rarity, would cost you a little bit of money, but not too much. Pride Memory Boost, I think this card is undervalued. It should be a little bit higher in my opinion. I mean, looking all around, Skull Knightmon's just a ticking time bomb. This card's going to slam high if you do not get your card soon. All it takes is good support. We also know that he has his X-Antibody version called for. So, what do you guys like about the Market Watch? Let me know down in the comments. Did I miss anything? And I'll catch you next video. Peace!